Looking good, YouTube. It is I, Lovegame, or PD1 Piranha if you prefer. Welcome to my new LP, fam. This is, if you can probably tell what it is by now, it's Pokémon Platinum, my personal favorite Pokémon game of all time. This intro's quite loud, so I will probably have to edit this later. But, yeah. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, as I said. I just, didn't have the means to before. My old PC could not run a DS emulator for shit, so I was, not able to. And I do not have a capture card for a DS, but guess what? I own this game, so I can do this legally. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bottom screen for right now, because I don't know why this part is louder than the rest, but I can, like I said, that's the magic of editing. I can either try to figure out something to do with picture-in-picture, I'm not sure how to do that. I do have Sony Vegas now, so I've upgraded from the Camtasia editor at last. But not sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if you guys want to see. There's not much that happens on the bottom screen in this game, except for this intro release, so it could just be entirely pointless, and I'll end up only ever showing the top screen. I mean, what's wrong with that? Yes, I want to give everyone a wholehearted welcome to this new LP. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first between this and Zoid's Legacy. You have the tutorial here, which I'm not going to really say much about. It's stuff you've seen already at least 4 times. If this is the 4th game you've played for playing them in order, it could be the last one you ever played, I don't know. Or the first. If we got any of you young homies watching this, that's cool. Not everyone is, not really a Gen 1er, but someone who started with Gen 1. I mean, we have to use the touchscreen here, but just gotta click it, fam. That's how you do it on the emulator. Yeah, a lot of great memories with this game, and I think this is a good idea to LP it for that reason, because I have a very, I guess you could say a very rich history with this game. I got it when it first came out, kind of when I first joined YouTube. And I changed my controls a little bit because on the original DS, A was, yeah, I can do that, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna name myself what I am IRL, which is Nathan, if you guys don't know. I usually call this guy Cats, but I mean, for the sake of the LP, we're just gonna use my name. Indeed it is. But yeah, this is actually my second recording. I recorded a few episodes of this way back in, like, I don't know, early in this year when I first got this PC done. Go ahead and get this guy a name too. This will follow tradition. As we did in the Gold LP, we will call him Chicken once again. Yeah, it's a good idea for me to LP this, I think, because I mean, it's a Pokemon game, is really that hard. I was going to say I'm fairly decent at it. It is one of the harder mainline series Pokemon games, but I mean, are these really all that hard unless you're playing a ROM hack or some kind of challenge run? I don't know, I might do a Nuzlocke one of these days. I've done them before, just not on video. Anyways, and I want to go ahead and say I love almost every track of music in this game. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. In the original, or not in the original, but in Diamond and Pearl, they were talking about the Red Gyarados. There's a lot of references to Johto in this game. There you are! Hey Nathan, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon, so if we asked him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon! Oh hey, is this a new PC? It's almost like you're talking to me, IRL, even though this thing is a few months old now. Yeah, he always tells us he can find us some extravagant amount of money and then ups the amount of money every time we talk to him. Yeah, I love all the music in this game, which I know is a very unpopular opinion, kind of a point of contention. Some people don't like the instrumentation that this game uses, which I disagree with. I think it's a little... I don't know, it's stylized in some sense. I don't know if that's the right word. Thankfully, I have the newer version of this emulator, which does not make the sound all crackly like the old one did. Still kind of having a weird effect on the video here. I don't know what that's to do with. Oh yeah, that's true. How do you press B and RL? But yeah, I guess I just have a lot of really good, fond memories of this game. I've replayed it a few times over the years, watched a few other LPs of it. You liar. There is no one, or am I going into the wrong house? They look the same. Yeah, we got some nice chill music here, and we got little bits of snowfall here and there because I guess Thud. This game, I guess, takes place more so in the winter. That's why we're dressed for the occasion. I think Barry even was. I wasn't paying attention to the sprite, but yeah. I forget to tell you something. What could it be? What do you have to say? Chicken's mom. Yeah, the rival is pretty hyperactive in this game, and he's still one of my favorite rivals, because you know what? He's not fucking Bianca and Sharon. The characters that do nothing but try to, like, suck your dick and help you throughout the entire adventure. Which is not what a rival should do. Yes, I think this game is leagues better than Black and White in almost every respect. I don't want to shit on Black and White too much, I want to just, you know, praise this game, but I know, like, my opinion of this is pretty much the exact opposite of 90% of the fandom, where everyone else says, like, 4th gen sucks and 5th is the pinnacle of perfection when it comes to these games. But yeah, we gotta go really fast. Which is a terrible idea, as it is evidenced by this man here. I think this happens in every Pokemon game too, where like the intro music is used on something later on, usually a route, but I believe this is just used here, as well as inside of his lab later on. What to do? He's being very contemplative about whether he should send us out. Fuck yeah, we do! I mean, who doesn't like these cute little creatures that beat the shit out of each other? What is more to like? If you asked us 100 times, me and my big homie here would tell you yes. I mean, he drives a good point there. So look how selfless this guy is. He's saying, he's taking the rap for us. You know, if we were both caught with weed, he would, like, say, oh man, nah dude, it's all mine, don't take this guy to jail. Which I guess in a way is helping you, but he has a much more of a competitive spirit. And here we have Dawn, the character from the anime, who was the other playable character we didn't choose. Which would be Lucas, if we picked a girl. Apparently these are hard to replace. That is generally how starter Pokemon are. That time is now. I can't believe it. I'm so happy that I can't keep a straight face. You can choose first. Huh, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. I certainly hope you're not calling me a kid. I mean, I guess the player character in this game is one. Anyways, as per tradition, we have 3 Pokémons we can choose from. And honestly, fam, when I play this game, I pick the same one every time. I pick that big homie Turtwig. And yes, I didn't go over the other ones because we will see them later. Yes, both of them, because Dawn will pick the third. It's not like the old games where the third starter just kind of sits there on the disc for the rest of its life. No, we're going to be seeing all 3 forms. This game has a neat little convenience of its own, I guess you could call it that, where you will actually encounter every single Pokemon in the national, or not the national decks, but the regional decks, just through natural battling and such. Are you up for it? Put your hand in mine. It's a perfect fit. I can't believe I quoted the fucking English dub opening of Mew Mew Power. I didn't even watch that show that much, I just remember the song. Yeah, he's, of course, chosen Chimchar. And if I had to be completely honest, I don't like Chimchar's design at all. I'm sorry, Darren, I know you like him. I personally think it looks kind of stupid. I think the whole evolutionary line looks... I don't know, I'm just not a fan of the design. I like some of the designs in 4th Gen, quite a bit of them actually, but that's just not one of them. What more can I say? Except for the fact that I love this music. This is such good rival music. It has some claps in it, like applause by Lady Gaga. I am losing a lot of defense right now, but you know what? I don't know if you start off with a potion in this game or not, because the storage system is not in this game, given the fact that there's infinite inventory space. But I think we got this, unless we miss. I mean, I think Tackle has like a small chance of missing. I didn't even know about that until recently when I re-downloaded, or not re-downloaded, but when I downloaded Gold on the Virtual Console. Tackle has a very small chance of missing, which for the player translates into a very high chance of missing. What are you saying? We ended up losing? You don't look too happy about that, fam. But at least he's a good sport. I mean, he's no Silver. I will not contest the fact that Silver has, pretty much the best character development of any rival. And old Blue, or Gary, whatever you call him, ain't half bad either, but I definitely take a liking to Barry. He's a chill dude with a good theme song. And again, he's got that competitive spirit, which everyone should have, honestly, if you're playing this game, because why would you want to play it casually? I mean, there's no such thing as casual sex, it's all about competitive sex. I don't know how to press B and RL, but I can open up the menu and turn on fast text speed, which I should have done before. And we can add some nice pretty borders if we want. Go with, holy shit, there's a lot of them. I'll go with a nice blue. Yeah. I would like to check, I'm obviously not speedrunning this, but I want to see what nature I got. Bashful, which is a neutral. I always get neutral on my starters. What is up with that? Is that, like, actually more common, or has that just been my luck ever since I was, like, 10? Because that was a thing back when I was a youngin'. Yeah, they were talking about the lake up north. I'm gonna keep saying north is north. This place has a very nice music theme as well. It's incredibly just relaxing and super chill. This plays at all 3 of the, yes, there are 3 of these lakes in the game, representing legendary Pokemon, of course. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. His hair is like a rose or something. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Nathan, let's catch that legendary Pokémon. And yeah, since this is the games, they don't actually say their names, they just kind of make these weird animalistic roar sounds, whatever you call them. But we do not have any balls, fam. I don't know why he's saying it out. I mean, it's kind of funny the way he says it, but I guess that should be a different kind of... Because E's can have different accents on them, can't they? I don't know. I always feel bad when I type out like Pokemon for my for anything really, and especially the LP parts, because I don't know the alt code on my keyboard or whatever for the accented E. So it's like I'm not being authentic enough. Whenever Jack types the word Pokemon, he always has the accented E, but I don't. Mr. Vocalist 92. Are there any trainers on this route? I guess there are. Got some peeps to talk to. Anyways, let's do a wild battle, because why not? Here we got ourselves a Starly. A lot of people like to use this thing. I don't, because, yet again, I'm just not a fan of its design. I like this design, I like Starly itself, I just don't like the evolutions. They look kind of stupid to me, so... I have a different flying type in mind that I'm going to be using. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll start cutting these out after a bit. I just want to get this going. I really hope that it's just the audio channels coming through, because I cannot hear Turtwig's cry. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I only have one earbud in right now, so I can hear myself talk. I was just a little bit worried there was an audio issue, but thankfully not. Yeah, I was talking to Battle on Twitter about this earlier, the audio desync issue, because I'm recording this with Fraps instead of Camtasia Studio, like I said. I do want to talk to you, though, if I can possibly do that. I believe they give out a free potion, just like in Gen 1. Extra dank. But yeah, there is no longer a item limit or whatever in the inventory, so we are good. Here's Bidoof, who I honestly think is kind of cute. I know it's been kind of a historically annoying Pokemon with how often it shows up, and does kind of look derpy, I guess, but I don't know, he's kind of cool. He's a really good HM slave, you can learn almost everything except for Fly, so if and you want to use them. I mean, I used him on my main team back in my old Platinum run. I just didn't really... He wasn't in my Elite Four team because I ended up hacking in a Mew and a Mantine. Long story. Not that long of a story, but it was kind of funny because I was sitting in like English class back in high school, and I just put in a bunch of action replay codes and caused all sorts of havoc. Thud. I like how their like music themes are just fighting over each other. Like, which one wants to come out on top? Even though he only showed up to say like one thing. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Yeah, let's go into the lab of the professors. Or we already chose our starter tonight. Yeah, we got ourselves a Turtwig. It is going to be a grass and ground type. Yes, I would. Now, last time I contemplated on this, but now I remember what I named him last time, so good for me. And I'm going to name this guy after my good friend from over in the country of Malaysia, who happens to like turtles, and he calls himself Tort. His real name is Suhaimi. I think I'm like butchering that pronunciation. I'm really sorry about that, man. Me and him play Dragon Saga together. It's a pretty cool game. That's where I met him, actually. But yeah, he He likes turtle characters, so that's your shout out for this entire LP. I'll never mention you again, except maybe I will. But yeah, the main topic is that we are gonna do the exact same thing we've been doing for 3 different regions. We is finna get a Pokédex and fill that bitch up. Because that's not something we've done before, obviously. This game kind of changed the Pokédex mechanics up a little bit though, because just encountering a Pokémon in the wild is enough for it to count as an entry. You won't get the information on it, but if you just want to fill the thing up, all you have to do is encounter a Pokémon, so that's really great if you don't want to own all 3 versions. But yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty excited to be doing this, like I said, just because of all the extensive knowledge and history I have of it, and I have a bit of a strong opinion on it compared to other people. We immediately get a TM, by the way, for return. Yes, I remember that, because that was... I think it was the same number in, like, every generation. No point in using it yet because we have no friendship built up, but later on it's a very powerful normal type move, so go for it. Either way, as you can tell by my speech here, I'm kind of trying to end this part, but she's not letting me. She's just... I like this music though. This is music that's in all the games for the little tutorial segments of sorts. Really, when you're following someone is the criteria for this music being played. I guess we do a little bit of a backtrack, but not too bad since it's, you know, the early game. Anyways, I hope you guys end up liking this LP as much as I like this game, if that's even possible. So, that being said, this is Lovegame signing off. I will see you guys next time.